Hello, welcome, one and all, to the epic Build Minas Tirith tutorial series. It's a beast, it's quite a few hours, but I'm hoping that I explain everything well enough. My intention for this is for people who've at least used Blender for a week or two, so you know how to navigate around the menus, you know how to navigate around the viewports. I'm not here to teach you how to navigate around, but I do explain everything that I do, and I've got a little keyboard display thing so you can see every key that I'm pressing, although I tend to say every key that I'm pressing anyway. It's weirdly drilled into me. But it's intended for beginners. You know, you don't have to know a great deal about Blender, as I say, other than how to move around the place, and just, you know, having used the modifiers before, even just the subdivision. We only use a subdiv, an array, a skin, and a solidify, I think. But also what I would say is that I'm not someone who does a tutorial and then I can say specifically, point to this episode and say, yeah, do this. That's all you need to know. It's one of those things, like if you want to do this, if you want to get the picture at the end, the best way to do it is to just set aside a few hours and just go from step one to the bitter end, 30 parts. It's kind of what's the word? A commitment to doing it, because it can be chaotic. I'll be honest, it can be chaotic. Any mistake I make is in there. But again, if I make a mistake, I'll explain what I've done wrong, why I'm doing it wrong, and how to get back to not wrong. But yeah, you don't need to know a great deal about Blender. Just jump in. Everything that we do is within Blender. You don't need any add-ons, or at least add-ons that aren't included with Blender. You don't need any textures from anything, because we make it all inside the scene. Everything in the scene is made within Blender, bog standard, default package. Alright, so it was fun to build twice, but it was a lot of work, a hell of a lot of work. So if you like it by the end and you want more, because I want to do more, I enjoyed it, then the best way to support me is not with this Patreon. I don't even know what this Patreon thing is. I know so little about the internet. Join TikTok, bruv. What's TikTok? Get Discord. What's Discord? I'm getting better. So yeah, the best way to support me is to go to the Blender Market, nip into my shop. Link is in the description, and buy something. You know, that way at least you're not giving anything and getting nothing in return. Although you're getting this series. I mean, I've put a lot of work into this, but you'll get something. You know, that I've got a bunch of shaders on there, and that's, I would say, the best way to support me and to fund me continuing to do these. I don't know a tutorial series quite like this, so good luck. But please let me know in the comments anything that confuses you. If you get stuck at any point, just put a comment. And also importantly, if you do like it, please subscribe, please like. Apparently YouTube likes. I didn't know that. I do now. So wicked. We're going to get started with part one. I hope you enjoy. I hope you learn a lot, and I hope it inspires you to continue to take everything you've learned and start creating some crazy stuff. Oh, well, last thing, I don't design for animation. I do animate stuff, but I take a lot of shortcuts in this, because I'm designing for a picture, a 2D picture. You'll see the intro, it is animated, but very simple. So I do cut corners, but I'll tell you if I'm cutting corners. Alright, wicked. Procrastination is something I'm good at. I will see you when I nip down to the bottom of the screen for the first episode. And let us begin. We will begin together. Until then, bye-bye.